Hi, I'm Graham Thomas with tnAchieves, and today we're going to talk for just a few minutes about working with your tnAchieves mentor. You're familiar with tnAchieves. We're the partnering organization for Tennessee Promise. And today we're going to give you 4 helpful hints for working with your mentor. The first is be responsive. Your mentor is going to be reaching out to you about a lot of different things. Your mentor is going to remind you of important deadlines. They're going to check in to see how your classes are going. And they're just going to offer some general words of encouragement, and they're going to offer you some advice. And they just want to know how things are going with your school, how the process is going. They want to hear from you. Remember that they're just volunteers and that they're not receiving any type of compensation or payment to do this, that they are volunteering their time to make sure that you are successful. And they just want to hear from you. So when they reach out and they offer advice or they ask you questions, be responsive. Let them know that you're getting their messages. Tell them thank you. A thank you goes a long way. I think all of us like to be thanked when we are investing our time into something, and you are the same way. When you do a good job you want to hear it from your teachers and from your peers. And so when they reach out and ask you a question, give them an answer. If they remind you of a deadline, say thank you. Or if they're just checking in to see how your classes are going, let them know. They want to know when you're doing well also. So when you make your first A on that math test, or you get your first paper back and you get a good grade, celebrate that moment with your mentor. They want to be there for that, as well as when you need help. The next thing that we're going to talk about is ask for help. All of your mentors have been in the same situation that you are in right now. They've started classes in college before. They've started a new job before. They are all older than you, so they've got a little bit more life experience. And they're there when you don't know what the next step is, or if you're struggling, if you need help with anything, they're kind of your lifeline. You can call them, you can text them, you can email them. We've introduced our new online system to you, and you can use tnAchieves Connect to connect with your mentor now. But they're there to be that person that can help you find answers, that can help you navigate this process that is brand new to you. One thing that I always tell students is that anyone that has ever been to college before struggles at some point in time. All of us that have been to college need help at some point in time. You're either struggling in your math class, or maybe you're struggling in your English class, or you're juggling school and work or commitment at home, and college gets hard. And that's okay. Anyone who's ever been to college before has struggled. And so your mentor is there to help you with those things, which leads right into our next thing, which is keep an open mind. The experiences that your mentors have can be really helpful in your college journey. Like I mentioned, they've been to college, they've started new jobs, they've juggled life, a family, jobs, college, school, whatever it might be. And so your mentors just have a little bit more experience than you do, and they can help you with things like time management and goal setting. And that's what they're here for. So when you reach out and you're asking for help, or when your mentors are reaching out to you and providing advice, keep an open mind to that. They're here to help. They're here to make sure that this experience is as seamless and easy for you as possible. But like I mentioned before, it's going to get hard at some point in time. And so lean on your mentor. And when you ask them for things, when they offer advice, keep an open mind so that you can really take that advice and that feedback and do something meaningful with it. Takes us to our last point here, which is be grateful. Remember that your mentor, again, is a volunteer. They're not receiving payment or anything. They're just volunteering their time to make sure that you are successful and that your college journey is going to be as enjoyable as possible. And so be grateful. Like I said earlier, a thank you goes a really, really long way. And so when they do reach out, tell them thank you. Let them know that you appreciate them. Sometimes you're going to ask them for very small things that are going to take them just maybe a minute or two to help you with. Other times they may help you take a deep dive into something, and it takes a lot more of their time. But a simple thank you goes a long, long way for someone, especially when they're volunteering their time to make sure that you're successful. So be grateful. Thank them often. If your mentor has helped you previously, send them a note and just say, thanks so much for being there. And even though what you did may felt really small, it was really impactful for me. It's never a bad time to reach out and thank them. So if you haven't thanked your mentor lately, certainly reach out and do that. Thanks for listening in today on these tips about working with your tnAchieves mentor. Again, my name is Graham Thomas. You see all of my contact information on your screen here. If for some reason you ever can't get a hold of your mentor and you need help with anything, please feel free to contact me. I'm always here to help. Thanks for listening in, and I hope that you have a great day.